different with this app.
No, you ain't get that.
No.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstones. Salutations to you all, pushing this word with truth and sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. Okay, especially in the days that we're living in now. All right, we are the true sons of Israel, coming to push this word, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which you call America. All right. So we just gonna go right into it, man. All right. Wars and rumors of wars are happening, man. Financial collapse, man. You had Puerto Rico get hit with all type of earthquakes, man. You got Chile on fire. Okay.
Chile, not only Chile on fire. Hell,
Australia.
Australia, man.
The eyes.
They got what they were calling apocalyptic type fires, man. That and everyone saw that face of that demon in the smoke.
That's right.
All right, hey, the Lord is bringing His wrath and His destruction upon this place, man.
Hey, if I may get 2nd Esdras 9:1, somebody. Yeah. Yep, because these are nothing but signs, man. These are nothing but tokens. You know, and one may say, well, you know, this happens all the time, you know.
Not like this.
But, not only not like this, but not at this time, just like I think that was the brothers from Dallas, some other, the body, was saying that, the brothers from DC, I think it was saying that, not at this time where they got, because the Lord said that He's going to create the Smith. All right, and the Smith are those scientists that is
created those missiles.
Created the missiles.
So the waste is also in play.
That's
right?
in play.
And then every other commercial, and you know, you got commercials and comedies being made about the chip now.
Yep.
All right, so they trying to downplay it. You know, did you brother see the video I put in the group me with the fat version of what's the comedian chick name? Tiffany Haddish. Now you got the fat version of her. All right, and she's making light of the microchip.
Showing the benefits of it.
Yeah, and she was against it, and then by the end of the commercial, she was ready to take it.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. It's funny. Oh, right. She's like, you know, you took the chip. He was like, well, I did it on purpose. You know, I volunteered. You know, he was like, damn, man. Anybody else? Everybody volunteered. You know.
She said, right. Even you, black guy.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yep. Hey, they show you the movie, the Belco Experiment, man. They had chipped all their employees and they fucking blew their ass up. Hey, showing you that chip can kill you. It can release cyanide in your bloodstream.
And that's a good ass movie, man.
Yeah.
You know, it really is, because not only that, the movie was so deep, man, because not only did you show you the microchip, but it also showed you how it's going to be utter complete chaos around the world, man, because when at the end of the movie, when it zeroed out on all the cameras, it was happening in almost every place on the planet. So it wasn't just that place, because they were down in South America somewhere, right?
Yeah, they was in a secluded area.
Yeah, they was in a secluded area in South America where it happened. Some company that was, you know, but then when they zoomed down the cameras, it was showing you, and all these, the monitor was just, it was cities all over the world, man.
Right, so this motherfucker, you put that chip in you, this motherfucker got the power to press a button and kill you.
Yeah, because it could be cyanide in it.
Yeah.
But
or they could just turn it off and let you starve to death.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't open your door, you can't start your car, you can't buy anything.
And you ain't got the Lord to protect you or feed you, so therefore you really fucked.
Like she about to fall down.
Right.
Yeah. I was like,
right. You lay down, you kind of look sexy.
Yeah.
You walk, you like, oh no.
Right.
Hey, it's good to say
meet me there.
She fucked it all up. Right. I'm getting ready. Meet me there. I can't walk with you.
It's good to say the most proud so stumble and fall. How many motherfuckers we done seen fall right here, man?
Oh man, this is it right here.
This
right here.
I already seen motherfuckers fall before that, after that, and on that.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, man.
Fix it?
Hey,
damn.
oh, they fixed it. Damn. Hey, you got that scripture though?
I got it.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. And it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yep. So it says there's going to be some signs. All right, there's going to be some tokens, which he told you before, which is right here in the Bible. All right, he told us these things that was going to come to pass before the Lord comes with a judgment. All right. So part of the signs is just what these brothers are saying about the chip. All right, about, you know, the wars and the rumors of wars, about the race riots. You got something? What you got, brother?
Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceiveth you. Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yep. You see? So all these things must come to pass first, before the Lord comes back with that wrath and with mercy for his elect. All right, everything must be fulfilled that's written.
Right, he gave you signs.
Yep.
And those were clear-cut signs that he gave. The same way he gave you the signs and the curses that will be upon the Israelites, so you'll be able to identify them.
Yep. Yep.
All right? Hey,
Yep.
so the Lord is meticulous and cold, man. All right, he gave you the signs. So all you have to do is look around the world and see what people were living this way, that were living according to the curses.
That's it.
It's easy. It's like, oh, well, damn, that's got to be them folk. These people,
Yep.
the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And now at the time of the creation of the waster, he's giving you the same clean-cut visions, the same clean-cut signs of what would be the time of the end, man. And everything and all the and at the same time, it told you that
It's a chance for everyone to make it. It's a chance. Like, I mean, you got these nations of people that's in poverty, and you got these nations of people, the same nation of people that's also, you know, they have money and this, that, and other thing. But hey, like the elder said, these things are they're turning around.
And Esau screwed them up, screwed up their economies and everything else, and screwed them over.
Yeah.
But guess what? Those people screwed us over.
That's it. That's right. Hey,
All right?
Hey, we went from having just Dave Chappelle making video jokes about crack, right? Tyrone
Biggums.
And now you got, what is that? E-meth? The E-meth.
E-meth. Right.
That shit's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, now we got jokes about Esau. What did because Dave Chappelle, when he did his stand-up, he was talking about those motherfuckers that's on heroin and shit. He's like, yeah, he let out a heroin scream. He's like,
see, but this is that transition. See, when it's a transition, you notice certain things. That's why in that Isaiah, how it talks about, you know, the other nations, you know, they're going to be vying for the next top spot, because they're going to see those that's in the top position right now, which is Esau, Edom, the wicked.
Yep.
All right, they're going to see them in their decline.
And everyone's seeing it, man. That's why the EU is breaking up.
That's it.
All right, that's why the EU is breaking up. NATO's on the verge of cracking, and then China and Russia are jockeying to step into those new positions as leaders.
Yep.
But that's not going to happen, man. What they are going to do, though, is they're going to successfully wipe out Babylon, and then as soon as they do that, the Lord's going to show up and wipe them out.
Yep. Hey, when the Lord rested his Holy Spirit upon the men of the Lord, all right, especially during the time of like Elder Abba Bivens, you know, back in the, late 60s, early 70s and stuff like that, hey, the shit started to really start happening.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? And this transition is just picking up even more and more, and you see the downfall of the wicked, those who are in power right now. You got something? Yeah.
It's Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, "And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee, which persecute thee."
See, that's scripture. You know what I'm saying? And so this thing is it's starting. It's starting now. All right, and that's why this the transition is happening right now.
And even when you travel outside of, see, in Chicago it's bad, man, but when you go to like Indianapolis, what's predominantly Edomites, and they in these cities, man, they messed up, man.
Yep. They homeless, they broke,
man.
they got no jobs,
They the ones
they
off
losing their houses, right? And then, and even in those small populated places like that, guess what you see? You see Becky with Jake.
That's all that. Hey, you always see Jake with Becky, man. Hey, cause down there, Jake don't want to deal with the Israelite woman, man. Jake either with Elam, Moab, Ammon, or Edomite, man. They not with the Israelite woman, man. And you see all the Edomites begging, and the Israelites living good. The Israelites are the ones in the $100,000, $200,000 homes, and the Edomites is in the shacks. All right. And they complain about it down there, but that's going to the curses,
Which is
man.
also going to help fuel those race wars.
God.
Yep. All right, because hey, Indiana, that's the home, that's the birthplace of the KKK, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go back to that, brother. Go back to that. And keep reading a little bit more, but go back to the top and then keep reading a little bit more.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse start to talk about.
Yeah.
And it reads, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Read.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world."
Look, man, that's going down, man. It's going down right now. All type of stuff like that. Go ahead.
And
Okay.
out there in Puerto Rico, you know, all these earthquakes. Puerto Rico's in shambles.
Yeah.
It's coming from the bracket.
Go ahead,
But I was gonna say, because Ephraim is attached unto them idols, man. They don't want to get right, man.
You said
So the
exactly
Lord
what I was about to
is
say.
bringing hell to them, man.
Yeah.
It's good to say his gray hairs are here and there on his head, but he know it's not.
You said exactly what I was gonna say. It's so bad that they're in Puerto Rico, man. They're afraid to sleep in their own homes, man. They sleeping out in the middle of the streets and on the streets. All right.
It ain't never been to this magnitude. What it was in the last week.
It was just coming and coming and coming. It just wouldn't stop, man.
Yep. Whether it was small ones, medium ones, and they waiting on the big one.
Because Esau, what they doing over there, they found oil over there, and they drilling against those plates, and that's what's starting all of them earthquakes. Which show you that's where all of these earthquakes coming from on the planet is coming from them drilling, them fracking.
Well,
right?
fracking, you taking the blood of the earth out of it, man.
Yep.
And then them tectonic plates, they don't move and slide smoothly, so they slide roughly. It cause earthquakes, man.
Yep. And ultimately, it's the Most High.
Bring it down, just
That's it. Go ahead, continue.
And it reads, 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 4, "Then shalt thou well understand
Then shalt thou well understand
that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee."
Hey, that's that Isaiah, man. He
Yep.
declared the beginning and the end, the days before us, man.
Yep. Or he declared the end in the beginning.
Time.
Yep. And it says this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. What is he gonna visit with? Could we get that?
Said,
At
15 and plagues.
Get Isaiah 29 and 28 too.
Isaiah chapter.
yeah, 5.
Yes.
This is Isaiah.
29 6, 28 2, I believe.
So did you say 29?
I think it's 29 and 6 and 28 2.
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
Right, and the tempest is like a tornado, man. It's been like a tornado of fire over there, man. All right, and then you've had crazy tornadoes and storms that hit over these last couple years on a constant basis as well, man.
Look at Australia.
Floods. You know. Yeah, Australia, man. That the floods over there, epic, man.
I seen a
Epic floods. Fires over there, man.
I seen
The
a
whole
photo
country
of
on fire.
I think it was Sydney. Like basically, I guess you could say their skyline, and they had like a last year's time to this year's time, and basically it's just like straight like just like a fog of smoke or whatever. Like you can't even really see the skyline because of all that smoke from the fire is in the area now.
And they said that the pollution was so bad that the pollution was so bad that it was like it's like smoking 32 cigarettes an hour. Yeah, that's what they said, man. It was so that when you were breathing in that smoke, it's so toxic, so bad, it was the equivalent to smoking 32 cigarettes in 1 hour.
Hey, and to show that this the Lord, hey, the apostle was doing a video. If you seen the video of that demon face in the smoke, it was the spirit. Hey, and for a spirit to manifest itself at a level like that, to show you that that's a mighty angel that's doing that work, man.
Oh, yeah.
In Australia, man.
And it's destroying much over there, man. And there was much wickedness and much bloodshed over there, man. And they eat all kind of abominable. And they eat kangaroos over there, man.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are not to be eaten.
Spiders too. Shit, they eat all that weird shit.
And right, just what you said. He said, you know that I am the Lord. The Lord's letting himself be known. He's showing himself. Chariots, signs in the heavens, man. Okay, 2 suns.
And that shows you that, the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time.
Yeah.
That's something I first noticed about 15 years ago, man. All right?
Yeah.
And these heathens need to be ruled over, man. Because they, like you said, man, an arachnoid is not supposed to be on the menu.
Hell,
Whether it be arachnoid in the sea
baby
or
mice.
on land, man.
Baby mice.
Yeah, mice and rats.
You think Elon eating that shit?
Monkey
brains.
Pork,
Monkey brains.
yeah, man.
Live squid. I seen
Well, they
goop
take the
pick up
monkey. They take the monkey while he's alive, knock him over the head, and then go in. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
some sick, inhumane, sick,
Yeah.
nasty shit, man.
Yep. Motherfucking the little skin mice that still kind of like, squirming and they like
babies. They babies while
yeah,
they alive.
Yeah, alive.
Alive.
Yes.
It'd be a bowl of them. They had the soy sauce right next
Yep.
to it. They dip the little baby mouse in the soy sauce.
Yes, alive.
Alive.
And that's so cruel too, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's cruel. That's wicked, man.
Yep. See, but the Lord is coming. Oh, you got it?
I got it.
Go ahead, brother.
2 Esdras 15:5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
You see? Read it again.
Behold, saith the Lord,
Behold, said the Lord.
I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And destruction the Lord is coming with. Why?
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
You see? For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. And we ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're going to sit up here and proclaim and let you know, that the Lord is coming with death and destruction. How? You got that for me?
This is Zephaniah 1:18.
Yeah, 66 and 15.
Neither. Damn. Can I start at 16?
Yeah.
Zephaniah 1, I'm going to start at 16. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung.
You see? This is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. And it's going to be the worst right here in America.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, these sheltered Americans are in for the worst rude awakening, man.
Yep.
They're in for a rude awakening.
I'm going to jump up to 14. Scott. Zephaniah 1, I'm going to jump up to 14. This is so good. All right, the great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly.
Woo! Hey, that day is hastening, man. Hey, things are popping like tack, 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 tack. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Yep, that proverbial snowball, man, is rolling down that hill, picking up steam by more.
It's like
Is Dollar gonna crash? Go ahead, brother.
hey, you know, I see the analogy of Jason, right? You running from Jason. You running from his ass, right? He walking slow as hell.
Yeah.
You like, oh! You doing all this running, right? He's like, oh, right?
Just wait
took
for
you
to
so
come
long.
So he can knock your ass.
Right. It says the great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
The who?
The mighty man shall cry bitterly.
All these big, tough guys, macho guys, that's all about this world. It says the mighty man.
Yeah, all these guys just running around with all that gear hanging from them. You know, that full military gear and thinking they tough guys and shit.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
All these preppers and militia type dudes and the armies that are ready to meet them. You know, they all of them gonna be, yeah.
Hey, and at the end of the day, man, you
Game
can't.
over, man. Game over.
Right there. Oh man, we're in some pretty deep shit now. that motherfucker, that nigga, what he died like 3 years ago, like 4?
Yeah,
that nigga was funny as hell, man.
About 3-4 years.
Hey, but that's what it is, man. You thought you could do away with the hey, you anybody ever seen Dates for the Ride Lady? From
You watch a
fucking
lot of
Creep
Bug
Show. He basically this
Oh
Edomite-
yeah, thanks for the ride, lady. Yeah,
for the ride,
Yeah, I
lady.
saw that.
Hey, the Edomite chick, she saw this black dude trying to beg for change or something on the side of the road, right? And then she ran his ass over. But then do the whole movie, he kept coming back. Like she driving down the same road, and like each time she see him, he's more decayed than he was the first time, but he ain't dead. And she's like, oh my God, why won't you die? And she just starts running his ass over, running him over. You can't, hey, look, we don't die, we multiply, man. Hey, you can take our fucking YouTube pages down. This word is already going out, man.
That's it.
The end is coming.
Hey, and if they think you're gonna get all of us, even if you can't and you're not, even if you did, the Lord said He'll raise up rocks. Man, His word
right.
is still gonna be fulfilled,
right,
man.
and it's not gonna stop until he stops it.
That's it.
And when he does, you know, the end is gonna be right around that corner anyway.
That's it, man.
Because of the birth pains have already begun, man.
Hey,
Right,
Yep.
and that baby of destruction is gonna be born, man. The birth pains have already started, man.
What's
Once you go into labor, there's no turning back, man.
Oh yeah.
What's that scripture says? The end has come, and the measure of thy covetousness, man. The end has come, man. Oh, it says it watches for thee. Mm-hmm. The end watches for thee, man.
It is come.
Hey, the Lord pointed this. Can somebody get that? He pointed this back.
Exactly.
That's why he's trying to make getting that military, that space force together.
Oh yeah.
Right, because what did they say? In 2019, there were 6,000 recorded UFO sightings, according to the government.
Now they're admitting to them.
All right, exactly.
They
Shit,
call them.
Norman Berger.
They don't call them UFOs no
They
more.
call them something else, aerial phenomenons or whatever.
Man, I was arguing with some motherfucking Edomites some years ago, man. Some college students and college professors, right? Oh, you crazy, UFOs and all this shit. Then I sit there as Norman Bergrum. But before I sent that video about Norman Bergrum, I sent him a list of all those credentials. I said, this motherfucker been working for NASA. He did this, he invented that, he did this, he did that, did that. The list was so fucking long. Nigga, you've never worked for NASA. And guess what he said on fucking YouTube? He said these motherfuckers came out the chariots, 7 feet tall.
It was black.
Yeah,
That dude. This is not a joke. This guy works for fucking NASA.
because she said they were dark. He was like, no.
They was black.
He was trying to say these were black people.
It was
That's what he was
niggas.
trying to say. They look like Shaquille O'Neal with big ass froze.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, the jig is up, man. Hey, the Lord's showing us something. He said, this is the day I'm going to start visiting the world I created. He said, I'm going to start visiting this earth, man.
So they know who's piloting those vessels.
That's right.
That that can do things that got the pilots baffled, because it was like, these things are defying physics. You
they
can't
move?
do that. How can you move at 10,000 miles per hour, stop and go in another direction just like
Immediately.
that?
No
Immediately.
G-force.
Hey,
No
because
G-force.
they say they don't have any known elements or minerals on the earth that can withstand the
And like Pop said, Salakia. But like Pop said that not only that, the fighter pilots were admitting that these things were completely outrunning them. They couldn't catch them, and they couldn't even lock onto them they have no heat signature. So how can something moving at 10,000 plus miles per hour have no heat signature?
It's not
you turn
no
on your
friction
car,
or nothing.
even as cold as it is out here, after your car runs for 10 minutes, your engine
gets hot.
hot as fuck.
Con.
All right.
You just asked for this. This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
And that's just the thing, man. Hey, and we had the Lord, and the scripture said, what the scripture said, he does not move or stir them until the said time be fulfilled, man. The Lord does not move or stir them. Look, you can't touch. Look, he put a mark on Cain, right? We couldn't fuck with Cain.
That's right.
We can't fuck with Cain.
Just like we can't mess with Esau.
Right. Hey.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You
just
can't
like
touch him, man.
Just like we can't redeem ourselves from this position that we're in, which is in captivity and subjection to these other nations in this flesh. We can't do nothing about that.
They want a militia. Hey, you Israelites, think about getting some guns together. They immediately gonna you can't fight Esau.
And them Jason's doing that is probably set up anyway.
Yeah.
Because if they real with this thing, they already know the weapons of our warfare is not carnal.
Right,
and they would understand that you cannot fight Esau, man.
Hey, as soon as you say something about Esau, what happens? A bomb. Hey, you had Netanyahu with that bomb. It was like one of them. No, he drew a picture of a. The nigga drew a picture of a bomb, bro.
Right.
And it was like one of them old.
Yeah, old school cartoon things. Like Wiley
He's like,
Coyote
see,
was about to show up.
They're
any minute
creating a bomb. I thought he was there already. I thought he drew the motherfucker. I thought he drew it and handed it to him.
Right.
Hey, that's how I looked at it.
Hey, well, Esau, they ain't gotta do nothing but be somewhere hidden at the crib doing some remote thing to fuck you up. You got all these guns and
then he go back to the table and finish eating dinner with his family.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he go to the room, drone your ass. It's killed your whole family, all your friends, your whole block. And he go sit back down at the table. So how did you do in school today?
Right. Them dogs from Black Mirror, them dogs, machine dogs, the mosquito drones. You know what I'm saying? You know, all type of shit. All type of shit. That little thing that it fly. We was watching a video. This was when we had the Friday night class. You were showing us a video. They were like in a desert type place, and they were going to. They were blowing. Matter of fact, this thing flew in a car and blew up itself.
The drone.
Oh yeah, those are those explosive, those exploding drones. Yeah. They identify you and then they go right at you.
What you gonna do about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they sent a flock. It looked like a flock of birds.
It
was a whole flock of birds. Matter of fact, they showed you that in the last movie with what was it?
What's his name?
Yeah, the eagle has fallen.
Okay.
Right. These drones were coming in, and they would identify the person, and then it would go down and blow them up.
Yeah.
Can I get this?
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 44 and actually I'll start at 5. This is Psalms 44 and 5. Through thee will we push down our enemies.
That's right.
Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against
And
us.
that's all we've done. And look what we've done. We're bringing down the strongest kingdom that has ever been. Just to read it again, man. Just to bringing out the truth in the words of the Lord, man.
Right. This is Psalms 44 and 5. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us.
There you go, man. So hey, like we've often said, man, if you could not that long ago, if we'd have came out here and attempted to do this, we'd have all got jailed, mobbed, or hung. All right, that's exactly what would have happened. All three. All right, the lucky ones would have went to jail. They don't know if because then that would have been a slow death because they'd have put you on the chain gang and worked you till you died, man.
Yeah, they even right now, they're torturing Kodak Black, man. I saw some shit on him.
They said they trying to give him 60 years.
And they're torturing him in jail right now, and I believe it's because he was pushing that he was an Israelite.
Damn. Yeah, probably. Kodak Black, what they get him for?
Hey,
gun charges
can I say
and
this
other
real
shit.
quick? Bobby
T.I.
Shot?
set him up. Me personally, I think T.I. set him up because T.I. he said something about T.I. And the next thing you know, he got locked up because you know T.I. with that boule shit.
Hey, but they making all those motherfuckers pay, man, for saying that they Israelites. You mentioned Israelites. Hey, why do you think they got Kanye West as a? He's the biggest. Now Kanye West, he went from being a rapper to being the biggest Christian pastor on the world.
He was in debt.
Why?
too.
Because
had
he
a debt now,
fucking
too.
said something about Israelites,
Fucking
man.
guy.
Yeah, he did. He did. He said that
The
he
12 tribes of
he
Judah.
Knew, right. He knew that. Right. He was speaking about the Israelites and claiming his Israelite heritage.
Now
man.
he paying his dues.
And there you go. So he had to clean that shit up, man. All
He
right.
was in debt. Now he got a debt.
And Kendrick Lamar, you know,
He disappeared.
He
I ain't heard
ain't
him.
said nothing. Said,
I ain't heard nothing.
That's why we in such a privileged position, man.
Who else? Chingy, when he came out with that King Judah,
He's bugged out.
he's bugged out, and his career was over right after that.
What about that Kick Push nigga? What's his name?
Lupe Fiasco.
Well, he spoke against Barack Obama. He
Yeah.
didn't really never say nothing about being an Israelite.
Hey, Chingy
But-
retracted what he said though,
Yeah.
and it was like, you know, I was basically saying I was kind of bugged out,
Yeah.
you know, type of deal. You know, that's what Chingy
He's
said.
fucking super bugged.
Right. So what he said
forgot.
off a slave ship to a spaceship.
Yep.
So
That's what I
he's
said.
taking that back now.
Yeah.
All right. Well then his ass
They
was.
told him, "Oh, we're gonna
Hey,
get you. We're
hey,
gonna make you pay."
The 2/3, man. You gonna regret that you did that.
Hey, you gotta render unto Caesar now, motherfucker.
This is back in Psalms 44 and 6 now. I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us.
So hey, man, at the end of the day, man, you motherfuckers gonna be the one in shame, man. Because hey, these elites, it's gonna say, get that scripture that says, dwell deep, you inhabitants of the land. Ain't no bunker for you niggas, man. You not always that nigga said, he always used that a Russian nigga that tried to get on that boat. He's like, yeah, I have a ticket.
Right.
I do it too.
What did he say? Wait, car
Start. All you people are fucked. Your government's gonna fuck you over. He's gonna take your pension, and you're gonna be in a concentration camp too. You gonna go from being, what happened to Judge Dredd? What's that movie, Judge
Oh,
Dredd?
shit, yeah.
He went from being a fucking cop blowing people's brains away.
I am the law.
Like, look, they judge you because it's all summary execution, right? That's the thing. That's there already, man.
That's happening now. When you look
Yep.
at the court thing I've been dealing with, my case is my case has been filed. The judge refuses to see it.
Damn.
He's just sitting. He's
Yeah.
just sitting on it. I mean, and what they're trying to do is that now and now what they like I said, what they were trying to do was get this out of federal court and put it back into the hands of the state because in the state there's no remedy. All right. The remedy was proving the fact that due process was denied and that constitutional federal laws were broken. So they were just mad that how does this nigga know that?
Right.
And that got it out of the state court into the federal court.
Yep.
But now the federal court is like, and so they just sitting on it, not doing nothing. Meanwhile, doing shit, the state court has no jurisdiction over the matter at all. They keep trying to send me letters and do shit to get me back in that jurisdiction. Wow. So that's just, but this is the devil for you, man.
Hey, why is nobody reporting on this, man? Because
As a matter of fact, my judge, the judge is judging over my case. He could lose his position as a judge for this.
Yeah. Hey, where's
This is
Oprah, bro?
serious shit, man.
Hey, where's Oprah, bro? Where's Oprah at? Okay, hey, Oprah's not a dyke. She just sucks Edomite dick. That's the difference. Okay? She's hey, look. Hey, this could be a whole movie, man. You can make a whole fucking movie about this, man. This could be a big ass thing, man. Hey, but why is nobody judging this matter? Why? Because Scripture says the righteous judgment don't never go forth, man.
That's right.
Righteous judgment don't never go forth, man. All right, what's that song? When I ruled the world, he said there was never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world.
Yeah, never honest word. That was by Coldplay.
Yeah, Coldplay, yeah. Never an honest word, man.
And that's his swan song to his demise.
To his
They
demise.
know they going down. Roman Catholic choir sing and blah blah blah.
Yep.
And never an honest word. And that was when I ruled the world. There was no honest word with them. But get that last scripture you called for. We gonna wrap it up.
Jeremiah 49:8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the dead. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
So this scripture's being very specific, man. It's talking about a certain guy. It's a certain dude that's not gonna be here no more, bro. He getting kicked out the garden.
Yep.
We gonna enjoy the garden. You getting kicked out. You gonna get chased out the world, man. All right, and look.
That mean you're gonna get
Hey,
exterminated.
you ever seen the movie Snatch? The Pikey's mom. She's like, I don't mind telling you. All right, and I'm gonna say it just like she said it. I believe she was a Jake. She's like, look, ain't no murder going on here, and I don't mind telling ya. All right, look. We don't mind telling ya. You going to fucking slavery, man.
That's right.
All right? You fucking DuPonts, you Gettys, man. All you fucking, starting with you going head first, man, like a baby being born,
That's
man.
what the scripture said, man. The first shall be last and the last shall be first, man. And the elites of Esau are going to survive this whole thing in your bunkers, in your luxury bunkers, just so you can go from riches to rags immediately. Right? In reverse. You're not gonna go from rags to riches. You're going from riches to rags immediately.
Right, con.
Yes, you're gonna be like, damn, it was all good yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Because the scriptures say we're gonna pull them out the holes of the rocks, man. Average Edomites can't afford a real bunker in a mountain, man. Because these mountains is what's gonna save Esau from this fire, man, and this destruction, man. Esau go build a hole in the same dirt he gonna get stuck in, man. And they can't go deep in the mountains and cut in the mountains, man, because they can't afford it, man.
Yeah, a lot of those domes, is, them deep underground military bases, especially ones here in America. That's gonna be their tombs.
That's
man.
kind.
They're gonna die in those things, man, because the Lord's gonna have a special thing for this.
Kind.
All right, and you ones that are in the other parts of the world in those domes,
game over.
There's the scriptures, like the scriptures say. You got it?
And Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, and from every hill, and out of every holes of the rock.
There it is, man. So with that, we gonna give all praises, glory, and honor
to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushua, Basham, Rukakurash.
Ball.
You seen it?